We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here we go.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. He'll get this to about the 38. You look at this Carolina defense. This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
Ready.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the Cowboys' 45-yard line.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Play action now. Levis. That is caught. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 and a 1st down. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Levis to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ready.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 5. On play action, Lance. Flushed out right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6. for a Panther touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. In that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
A one-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Lance throws the interception, his third. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. First and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Levis looking to throw. Catch made by Slayton. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up a third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
With their lack of pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
On the set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll run with Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And Lance now to throw. And it's caught. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Go. Ready?
Pollard. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like?
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trey Lance, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now this throw caught left side. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That's caught by Mingo right side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Jonathan Mingo. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Levis. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw, it's Levis. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Levis, escaping the pressure right. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. Levis now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Levis.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Levis back to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Trouble, 38. 10.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few. As Sanders has it poked free. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Tito Blue. Drill Green. Hut.
To throw, it's Lance. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. 2nd down and 8. Levis. That ball caught by Slayton. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Carolina! Jonathan Mingo. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 series. Ready.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Lance. Campbell making the catch. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 67 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
First down, and it's Pollard again. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Here we go.
2nd and 6.
Black Ultra. Green Jack. Say.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Lance wants to change him up.
Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with enough.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
Ready.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup.
Here we go. Here we
From
go.
the 22 now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Go ultra. 10 cycles. Set cut.
The Lance going to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Let's go.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now a play fake. Lance. And now here is another interception. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. They work now on 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Levis. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Fight.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Lance looking to throw it. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Yellow. Lonnie. Ultra. Ultra. 52 blaster.
So the false start will back them up 5. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Ready.
On second down, here's Lance. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because...
It got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
As a general manager, you're counting on your first and second round draft picks to have a big-time impact on your team. But where you make your bones, rounds 3 through 7. If you can find a few diamonds in the rough there, develop them, then you've got something going, and we're seeing one right here.
Yeah, plays like that lead me to believe that they found a diamond in the rough.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. On first down, Levis.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
10 yards to go.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Levis to throw it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Drill, 52. Jet.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Field, black. Set.
Here's Lance to throw it. That's complete to Lamb.
And all the way getting to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15.
Opposite, green, blue, check. Set.
Throwing now is Lance. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
White. Ready.
Shotgun now for Lance. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, and my goodness, another interception. Jeremy Chinn picks it off, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Cowboys 14. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pollard. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Lance to throw on 2nd down here. And now here is another interception. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers will take over here just shy of the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Running right, here's Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the